the fife and drum. Gentlemen and ladies of Williamsburg, I'm Chaplain Robert Andrews of the Virginia Militia, and on behalf of the General, I'd like to thank you for coming out in support of our troops. Now, I can tell by the looks on some of your faces that after being occupied twice by British and Hessian forces, that you've had your fill of uniformed men and the havoc that they have brought to this fair city. But unlike those redcoats that swarm through this town like locusts, we have not come to deprive you of your liberty, nor to constrict your sons. Nay, we have simply come to thank you. We are your brothers, your husbands, your neighbors, and your sons, and we ensure that the sacrifices that you have made these past 6 years will not be in vain. Now, these Coopers, Taylors, and farmers of Williamsburg, alongside these regulars of the Continental Line, stand here with pride to be inspected by their officers and by you, their fellow citizens. Now, doubtless, some of these men will not return from Yorktown, but I swear by the living God that by the end of this campaign, the British Army will feel the might of the Continental Line and come to fear the valor of these Williamsburg men. Woo! Yeah. May God smile upon you all. Sergeant, Ensign, Post. Drum Major, beat the assembly. Drum Major, beat an inspection march. To present to you the Cincinnatus of Virginia, the Commander-in-Chief of the Allied Armies, General George Washington.
Gentlemen, the Director of all things has carried us through many diverse scenes, the long and bloody contest, which has already continued for more than 6 years. We consider the glories that we have gained, the honors that we have won. The thanks for these belong not to ourselves, but rather to the gracious interposition of an overruling providence. The disadvantageous circumstances for our part, by which this war had been fought, must never be forgotten. The perseverance our soldiers of our armies of these United States of America, with many disappointments and struggles, have been nothing short of a standing miracle. The veterans of our armies of these United States have endured all manner of hardship. They have suffered hunger, nakedness, and cold. They have suffered and they have fled without murmur. The value by which we esteem our liberty shall only be enhanced by the difficulties of our having gained it. I remind you that liberty is not yet secure for posterity. The hour will soon be upon us, in which the honor and success of our armies, as well as the safety of our poor, bleeding nation, may well depend. Our enemy, Lord Cornwallis, and his command find themselves trapped in York with no possibility of escape or resupply. Gentlemen, we will soon march on York, where I have no doubt that by the blessings of heaven, that we shall prove victorious, that we will repel our cruel invaders, and that we will see peace and liberty once again restored to the shores on a more permanent foundation. The game is yet at hand. To play our part well is all we need to do. Williams, I'm full aware that it is never easy for a city to host an army, and this one has done so on previous occasions. Let me assure you that it is not my intention to remain overlong in this place, but yes, you will once again be called upon to open your lodges and to provide both food and support to those brave men that defend your liberties. Like all of you, we long for that day that we may be allowed to return to our homes, our shops, our occupations, our farms, which we may not do, until our nation once again rests in the bosom of peace and liberty. I trust that our assertions in York will draw that day ever nearer. God save us all, and God save the Congress of the United States of America.
Let us have 3 cheers for the Commander-in-Chief. Hip, hip! Hooray! Hip, hip! Hooray! Hip, hip! Hooray! May God bless these states united. Gentlemen and ladies of Williamsburg,